Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here back with more Let's Play Shining Force 3 Scenario 3, and we're just kind of hanging out now. Let's see. I can heal people. Does anyone actually? Well, you kind of need it. Let's heal 1,000. That kind of needs to happen. Not that he's in any danger of dying anytime soon, but it gets Gracia to level 12, so I'm kind of okay with that. And Kate is Sniper at level 11. I don't think this will kill him, but you never know. I didn't kill him, but put a world of hurt on him and leveled her up to 12. So, good. Fantastic. And let's see what everyone's level is. 1,000 is level 11. I hate that. I hate seeing that. That aggravates me. So, Cyclops, Rolly, 1,000, Leon. Alright, let's go ahead and kill him with 1,000. Kind of okay with that. And 1,000 goes out swinging, literally, beating the masked monk to death with his tail. We have been defeated here, but you have not won yet. You still have to cross the gate bridge ahead. The gate bridge is impassable. My revenge will be awaiting you in the next life. That Bullseye monk said something strange. The gate bridge is impassable. It's over, isn't it? The battle must have been intended to delay us. The gate bridge was built in ancient times, although I'm not sure about its mechanism. There seems to be a device to raise and lower it. I believe the switch is in the great lighthouse. We must take the lighthouse. Yeah. I understand. To the great lighthouse. So we get to go to the great lighthouse. That's our next battle. Not sure if it will be that easy. Let's hurry over and find out. Your exposition's a little lacking, Bresby, but... Alright, so, before we start on this, I'm gonna go back to the next town, or the previous town, so we can resurrect Donhort, who seems happy and alive here, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna be the case when we get to this fight, and this fight is... I made a joke about this fight being Metal Gear Shining Force. The defense is strong. There's no way we can approach the Great Lighthouse. We can't cross the gate bridge unless we can get to the Great Lighthouse first. Sunset is coming soon. I think I know how to get to the Great Lighthouse. We'll act once the sun sets, Julian. I'll explain my idea, get some rest until dark. Alright. So it's nighttime. Okay, the time is right. Here's the plan. Look over there. We need to cross the gate bridge. Notice our enemies are divided into 2 battalions. That's one is guarding the gate bridge. The other is guarding the Great Lighthouse. From this distance, we can plan to engage them separately. Engaging separately, that seems a little suicidal. We should attack the battalion guarding the Great Lighthouse first. Here's how. Take notice of these 2 areas. I love zoom in on these 2 areas. If we stop at the first area, they will be able to spot us from the lighthouse, so never stop there. If they discover us, they will certainly attack. And the branch in the second area, the battalion at the gate bridge is surely guarding there, so don't stop there. So these two places that I just pointed out, don't go to. This is a good plan, Julian. If we hide ourselves in the shadows of the rocks, we won't be exposed by the light from the lighthouse. Keep that in mind. If you understand the plan, let's get going. Good luck, Julian. So, yeah, we've got Metal Gear Shining Force. Metal Gear Tactical RPG. Kind of surprised that was never a thing. But we are going to not worry about that because we need to egress because Don Hort is still dead, even though he was just talking to us a minute ago. So we're going to kind of skip this until we can get back here. I'm not even going to bother showing people off. Here we go. Let's just go ahead and egress. Times like this, I kind of wish I had another green dragon. It would have been somewhat beneficial. Alright, so let's revive. I've got 18,000 gold at the moment. Don't really need to do much anything else. Do I have anything I still need to make? I think I still have one more piece of mithril that I could make into a weapon for someone. I just don't know who would need one. Like, I could make a ranged weapon for someone, but I don't really need anything. Let me see what we've got and then let me make sure I've got healing items on everyone, because probably gonna... You're not who I wanted to deal with. Alright, so there's one thing I want to talk about, that people talk about. There is a mithril or a mithril guide that I kind of want to discuss here for a second. Let me bring up the... As soon as you walk into the smithy, carefully watch his motions. You'll notice that his arms swing back and forth. My theory is that on different arm swing, he will make you a different mithril weapon. An arm swing is the motion from front to back, and vice versa. Add 3 each time you want to wait a little longer, so instead of waiting for one arm. So it's, you go in and based off of his, like, everyone has like a default movement, or default things, and the blacksmith kind of follows like old school Shining Force, where like they're always walking in place, whereas other characters just kind of have like standing animations, like Julian's got here. So you sit there and you can watch his arm motions, and like depending on when you would want to talk to him, but like it doesn't stop. So it's like, it seems like it's rather hard to manage, but and then this is from S. Walsh, and there's the arm swing motions between all of them, so you can kind of sit there and try to pan it out, but it seems a little much to me for that to be a theory, but that's something I have not really gotten a chance to talk about. So that's something to keep in mind, I guess. Alright, make sure everyone's got healing items. Alright, I need another healing drop on 1,000, because I had to use one. And then we'll go back out, and then we'll look at the fight, and then I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this fight. I'm not a fan of this fight. Alright, let's buy another one of you for 1,000. And that should be it. Alright, let's leave town and go back to tactical espionage. Alright, so just leave town. And it should automatically take us back to the next fight. Oh no, it just takes us to guard our plane. So we get to wander around here. That's going to be fun. That's actually kind of neat. Most of the time I figured just take you back to the previous fight. So... Alright, let's see here. Let's look around, shall we? The guide says, dot around the landscape of rocks. You need to hide in the shadows behind the rocks. 2 spaces behind are shadowed to avoid detection when the lighthouse's light shines on the map. Light from the lighthouse shines across the battlefield every other turn. If you are spotted, then more enemies will appear. The enemies won't see you in the dark, but if you want to remain hidden, you can't move around in the open when it's light. To lower the bridge, you must enter the lighthouse, defeat the soldiers within. Once the bridge is lowered, send your force across to kill the boss and the few troops that surround him. Be careful not to bunch up too much on the bridge so you don't let mages hit you. Too many characters. Alright, so we've got the lighthouse. It will cast light, and you can see where the shadows already are behind the rocks. You can see the discoloration. So those sections are safe. We can hide behind those rocks. As I said, 2 sections or 2 squares behind each rock will be safe. And then what we need to do is we need to make our way up here, kill these guys, go into the lighthouse. The lighthouse is a separate battle, much like a ruin, and then defeat everyone in there, which will lower the bridge, and then we need to make our way over here to kill the boss. So let's see what enemies we have standing between us and them. Wing Knights, again, HP of 48, movement of 6, attack of 53, defense of 33, agility of 20, luck of 2, carrying spears and can drop angel wings. We've got Mega Loaders, same as before, HP of 53, movement of 4, attack of 57, defense of 37, agility of 17, luck of 2, great shells and antidote herbs. We have one boss, Mercenary. HP of 70, movement of 5, attack of 60, defense of 45, agility of 17, luck of 2, is carrying and can drop a heat axe, which we don't need or want for anyone. Defeating him will let us get into the lighthouse. I think after that it stops the light mechanic, so that we can just kind of get across the bridge there without having to deal with a ton of other crap. Not 100% sure on that. So we've got that mercenary here as well. So we've got to kill both of them. We've got another Barisal soldier, HP of 48, movement of 6, attack of 55, defense of 38, agility of 21, luck of 2, carrying a broadsword and can drop medical herbs. We have Aspenia Mage, HP of 60, MP of 16, movement of 5, attack of 48, defense of 29, agility of 25, luck of 4. They have Blaze 3, a wooden rod, and can drop fairy powders, and there's 2 of them. 16 MP, not a ton, but it's enough to throw out a couple of blades. It's Blaze 2 or 3. So they are a little bit of a threat. And then the actual final boss is the Hill Giant. HP of 100, movement of 5, attack of 65, defense of 48, agility of 13, luck of 2, is carrying and can drop a Thor hammer. So, yeah. This fight actually just kind of blows. Like, I have nothing nice to say about this fight. I don't know... Alright, just to kind of see what's happening, I'm gonna put Dawnhort there, and I can't imagine that they would be that much of a dick to where trying to get people just across this choke point would cause more enemies to show up, but at this point, with the gimmick fights, it's hard to keep tabs, you know? I'm not 100% sure on anything anymore. So... But as far as I know, the enemies won't really do much in the dark. They might still attack you normally, I don't know. the wording for it's a little nebulous. And to be honest, it's been a long time since I've played this fight. I remember the mechanic. I don't remember all of the rules. Alright, so, lighthouse is going to shine on us. And at the end of every turn, we're going to have that take effect. Alright, so... hey, that's the Julian army, to arms! Alright, so... yeah, that made more enemies show up. So, Dawnhort was fine, but Bridget was not. So is it moving, or is it just being stationary? These are questions. Questions to which I'm fairly sure a lot of my subscribers who are more than familiar with this game, who've played it more times than I have, will be able to say, oh yes, these are the specific conditions for this, just do this, don't do that. And unfortunately, by the time this episode goes up, it will have been long past. So, alright, I'm gonna move... where's Honesty? Okay, there's Honesty. I'm like, where's... I've moved her there. I'm gonna move Honesty and 1000 kind of together to try to take out this group of people. Get them... unfortunately, there's that one mega loader which makes things difficult. Alright, at this point, I don't care. I actually really kind of don't care. If they see me, they see me. I'm gonna just go on a murder spree and make them regret tangling with the Julian army. Because, let's face it, I'm not a force to be trifled with. Alright, and now darkness befalls again. And we should be able to move just kind of however the hell we want. Probably not. We probably cannot move however the hell we want. So I'm gonna move you there. There's really nowhere good that I can put you. So, don't care. Like I said, my aptitude for caring has kind of just given out. And lightning! And again, another paralyzed megaloader. Is the paralyze actually gonna stick? Is it gonna do anything? I don't know. Let's find out. Well, it doesn't matter. We're gonna kill you. We're gonna kill you with my healer. See, this is one of those fights, like, you could play it, like, tactically and stick to the theme, or you could just play it like I play anything that's typically stealth-related and just brute force my way through everything, because I apparently like senseless violence. So... like I said, my caring no longer exists. Let's just come over here, beat the crap out of you, shall we? There's probably going to be another Wing Knight show up there. But 1000's going to level up to 12, so I'm okay with this. And I want to stick around just long enough to see what happens the next round, because I know more enemies are going to show up. I don't know how many enemies show up total, or if they just continue until we run out of, I guess, you know, ability to fight, but it sounds like it just will keep coming, but there's also, you know, limits posted on the guide of how many are there, so if that's the case, like, I can handle that many, you know, troops. Most of these are fodder, too. Like, the mega loaders, like, all of this. These... yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. A lot of these are a waste of time. So, let's see what happens before I end this episode and probably regret these actions that everyone's just kind of standing out in the open like, oh, we're not being subtle about this at all. Hey, that's the Julian army. Captain, the Julian army has been sighted on the hill. The Julian army has been spotted on the hill. All battalions, dispatch and subdue them immediately. Oh, hey, look, more mega loaders. Is that all they're going to send after me? It's more mega loaders? If that's the case, I'm actually kind of disappointed. However, I do have all flyers over there, so that's going to kind of suck. But as long as they don't gang up on the same person, it should be alright. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, and I will see you all in the next installment, where I'm going to not be subtle, not involve stealth, and just murder. So till then, later everyone.